When you finish this video, you're gonna know the exact secret to explosive growth everybody's talking about. And when I'm talking about the explosive growth, I mean something like this, right? Where out of nowhere, seemingly people start getting the relationships you want, the mega mansions, the cars, the amounts of money, that like the attention, right? While your progress looks like this over time, right? Seemingly, the work is being put in, but nothing great is coming out and doesn't seem to be coming in the future. So there actually is a secret to it. It's called a explosive growth secret, and I'm gonna tell it to you. But I'm gonna tell it through the words of my biology teacher. Now, this is just the first picture that came up when I searched up for biology teacher. My biology teacher was very white, and it was a woman, right? So I was always interested in biology more than other subjects. So I used to visualize everything, like I visualized today for you. She used to tell us stories like, imagine a desert, right? And a lonely antelope goes through the desert, right? Now, if you're like me, you ask, what the fuck is an antelope, right? So for all you guys, antelopes are kind of fast, right? They have horns and they do not want to be eaten. It's kind of chill. Nobody really wants to eat antelope in the desert. Unless we put a hungry dude inside, right? Well, what is a hungry dude? Hungry dude, not the greatest speed in the world, I won't say. Doesn't have horns, so this is like a second loss for him. But his unfair advantage compared to all the animals in the world, and this is the craziest part, only humans can do this. We can walk in a single line for a prolonged period of times. No other animals can do that. So with that information in mind, let's create a mental exercise, alright? We have a hungry dude and we have antelope. The Apple emojis didn't have an antelope there, so I used the fucking zebra. Who cares? As 1 hour goes by, dude tries to run after antelope, but antelope escapes because it's simply faster, right? It's doing faster progress than the dude. 2 hours come by, zebra almost, it's really escaping, alright? It's really fucking out there. Now, the hour 3, antelope is nowhere to be seen, right? But as long as the dude keeps following the trails of antelope during hour 4, 5, 6, 7, and what do you think? On hour 8, antelope just loses its stamina and falls. And I find it crazy interesting that after 8 hours, because this is exactly how much antelope can go in a straight line or run, and without being exhausted. I'll say it again, after simply following the footsteps of antelope, the dude, let's just say, he will have lunch. Let's say that, alright? The concept that I just explained to you and probably completely butchered is called persistence hunting. Now, if we were to analyze the movement of a human, it would probably look something like this, right? Something steady and just, following the foot trails. Sometimes sitting back and relaxing, and sometimes, following more actively. And the antelope's path looks something like this, right? Where it ran, then it's, picked a different direction, then it ran again, then it got exhausted. And it really doesn't take a genius to understand where I'm going with this, right? So when I first heard the story from on a biology class, I didn't think much of it, but lately I've been kind of recalling it, and I've been kind of testing this idea on different domains like relationships and business and experiencing things, especially in like business spaces. People are constantly being fed by gurus on this new ideas, new concept, new shortcut. Oh yeah, marketing SMMA, short form agency. Then what is popping now? IPGA, right? Next they're gonna come up with like, oh, you can actually create community and monetize it. Like, what a surprise, right? And it's being done to feed this like surge of people like, oh yeah, this boom boom boom. This kind of progress goes nowhere, and I think it's really important to align everything you do with how nature works. I promised at the beginning of the video, there are only 2 things that have explosive growth in nature, and those are bacteria and parasites. I'd like to leave you with that thought, and